Today we're going to make a bow as a tree topper. We are going to use the holiday time wired 2-inch ribbon in the red color and then the red and white stripe color. Then you will need some wire and some scissors. And the only other thing you will need will be a tape measure. I'm going to put the ribbon on top of each other and measure out 12 inches. And that will give me 6-inch loops for the bow. Then I will double it up on itself. And then I fold the ribbon over itself 6 times. By folding it 6 times, that will give me 3 loops on each side of my bow. I fold it in half to make sure that is the size of the loops that I want before I cut the ribbon in. Here I'm counting the folds on each side just to make sure that I have 3 loops on each side. And then I cut my ribbon. I fold it in half to find the center. And then I'm going to make small cuts on each side to help scrunch the ribbon up to make it tight in the middle. Make sure you only make small cuts on both sides. You don't want to cut your ribbon all the way through. And then I'm putting the ribbon back on top of each other and measuring out to make the tails for my bow. Then I'm just going to fold it over itself to make sure that I have a tail on both sides of each ribbon. Then you cut the ribbon off, and I'm going to make small cuts in the center of what will be the tails as well. And then I lay that where the cuts are all together. And then I get my wire, or you could use a zip tie or a fuzzy stick. And what I do is I lay it down flat so I can use one hand to help scrunch up the ribbon to make sure that it's tight in the middle. I don't want it coming apart. Then you hold it in the center and you bring the tails down to the bottom and you start fluffing out your bow. What I usually do is I pull 2 loops to the top, 2 loops to the bottom, and then I fluff out 2 loops in the middle. Here is just the extra loop from where you started folding your ribbon to begin with. You can make a small loop inside there. I just usually cut it off so I don't have to mess with it. And then you do the same on the other side, fluffing out the ribbon. 2 loops on the top, 2 loops on the bottom, and then fluff out 2 loops in the middle. And then you just take a few minutes to fluff out the way you want it to. I take and trim the tails. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I like the way that it looks with the fishtail ends. And then you just take a few minutes to fluff out the bow the way that you want it. And then you can just use the wire to attach it to the top of your tree. This is what the bow looked like in one of my trees. Please like and subscribe for more.